We're back once again here in Satisfactory. This is the wrong save, so let me just get into the right one. There we go. Now, how far was I? I think I finished the factory. I was very tired that day. Oh, I'm not. It's actually. I'm not entirely sure, but yes, I did. This creates 12 in case that's for me. Oh wait, I must have. I actually did it. Seriously, I was super tired. Don't even remember finishing it. Wow. But yeah, here we go. Iron from there. It's in here because pure iron goes into the foundry here to become steel beams and iron ingots, of course. These are solid iron ingots. Beams go in here. I'm slowly starting to recall that I did this. This is pretty cool. I seriously can't remember. It built this. I have a vague memory. I was just so tired. I remember the water pipes, which are flowing flawlessly. Shouldn't really back up. These just getting produced too fast. That's okay. Speed is nothing to keep about. This. Here we go. Oh yeah. Well, encased beams are being produced. It seems to be steady at 15, 15, and 40. It's also 40. And creates. This one creates 60 per minute. And it takes in 60 per minute. Takes in 60 per minute. Reduces. Takes in 4 per minute. Reduces 60. It's 60 per minute. Yes. So why slow down? They're saturated? Yes, they are. This one's reducing 32. This one. Yeah. 3% that should be the correct. Producing 96 ingots, right? So, is it? What do we got here? 31, 2, and 65. 0.2 plus 65. 96.2 ingots. Yeah. Correct. I believe it is. This perhaps pumping up too much iron. 120 a minute. What does it consume? It consumes 35 and 35 and 60. That's too much iron. Just 35 and 16.8. Let's say 35 plus 17. 52. Can way underclock this thing. It's a Mark 1. What did I say it was? 52. There we go. This could just be a Mark 1 for all I care. Iron plates. Well, let's get enough iron plates. Sometimes it's important to balance the stuff so it shows up correctly. Instead of into stuff. Again, not sure I'm making a lot of sense today, but at least I'm not just as tired as I was last time I played. Because really don't remember I built that thing. Oh yes, I do remember. Not actively. Where's my... Did I delete everything? Shouldn't have deleted everything, did I? No, no, this is my upper. Now there was my production of something. Did I just add something here? What's all this? Ah, this is the correct. I just added more. See, I forgot I did this. That's what I mean. I don't remember doing much of these things. Many of these things. I was super tired Friday. Oh. Small plate's full. More plate's full. We need more. We need more. Because even though we are not utilizing smart plating just yet, we will very soon. And I was thinking maybe we could get some excuse me. I was thinking we could maybe get some rubber or plastic today. Might be a good idea. All these belts must be marked 1. Efficiency has to be correct. Good. This one spits out 31 per minute. That is a Mark 1. Good. This one as well spits out how much? 65, so that needs to be a Mark 2. Good. So this is still Mark 2, I believe. Let's just check it out. Mark 2. We have 120 resources. How much do we make? 31.2, so let's say 32, 65. 32, 65. 97, so Mark 2 is... This could be Mark 1. It is. This is Mark 1. What's that? Now the coal. How much coal is this to consume? It consumes 40 coal. That's 80 coal. And that's 96 coal. To get 96 has to be Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. Just a coal if we haven't already. 96. 96. Oh yeah, 96 of course. Not 92, 96. Good. 96 coal transporting mission base right here. Now the reason it does that, it should load balance. No, it shouldn't. It should load balance. It should split. It should manifold. Because if it's load balancing, it's doing it wrong. This merger should be going the other way. This one produces 64. This one be up 2. There we go. Do this. It's a bit silly, but it doesn't make sense unless it's this. Load balancing. Okay. Now it's correct. That should have a pretty steady uptick. Reduces 120. I have 3 refineries. One is consuming 90 water per minute. These 2. So that's 90 plus what? 90 plus. Let's just say 10 plus what? It's 20. That's 120. Yeah. It creates just the right amount of water. Now, pumps. Would it still function? Because all the pumps removed. Works. It still works. Oh, it's good. Let us observe the pipe network. I would say this is not necessary. Doing it like this, I ensure there is adequate flow rate throughout. Perfect. Now, everything works. Great. I have some copper over here that I could use for something. We'll figure it out eventually. For now, I'm producing enough of these stuff. Enough of this stuff. Just makes me happy. Smiles. I can take some water from here. Couldn't I? Throw it over here. Should I not increase this production or restart it? So we can make some better coal. I already did that. have enough steel pipes. He's going to here. So even though 2 constructors producing that, I need more constructors producing this. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's focus on the space elevator. I'm making versatile frameworks. I want to make automated wire. Just stators, wires. No, I don't want to make them that. Factory is complete. What I want to do is... Where is it? Why can't I find these? Because I can't make them. I can't make them. Because I need to unlock the other thing. You just want yeah. I need somewhere where I can create more steel beams. Maybe a better place. No. That's what we're doing. We're going to increase power production, so it's only running with petroleum power. We can destroy our network over here. Oh boy, we can destroy this one. This power production. It's gonna be a treat or something. This is just biomass. I can make biomass pretty fast on my own. Let's throw this away. See here, biomass. We're not fine right now, but I can make spitter DNA. Make protein like that. Throw it in here. Here we go. Just keep that one. Yeah. Lots of iron right here. Watch out. Flying along in an automobile. So this Sunday has been quite a Sunday. I can do something with this polymer resin, can't I? I have. If I can click the right things. Let's see, polymer resin. There we go. I can make plastic by using water, and I can use rubber by making 6. We need 60 a minute for that, and 40 a minute from that. So what am I producing essentially right now? From what? From these two? Yeah. This one is producing 30 a minute. This one's producing 30 a minute, so I have 60 here. these 60 could go into making rubber, essentially. Yeah. Rapidly filling this up. Is this a smart splitter, or that needed to be a smart splitter? I have to put a smart splitter. Logistics, smart splitter. Oh, I don't have an AI limiter. Let go. AI limiter. Wait, a few. 5 maybe? 4. Why not? Now, the AI limiter, I can put up a smart splitter. The smart splitter that will do is eddy that way and overflow over here. No, any that way and overflow here. That's the right setting. So when that fills up, perfect. Very important. These don't stop production, because those stop, everything stops. What we got here? And pure, and here we have the normal one. So, crude oil. Let's get going. This one will be here. Essentially, it's a copy of what we already have up and running over there. So that's complete. We have 8. Level 8. That will be 2 refineries as well. Right here, next to it. Here. Straight. Could. Instead. There we go. That pumps it all up. 20 makes it into fuel. This one also creates fuel, funnily enough. And what we need here is to run it up to this smart splitter here. Or not. Just create another sink situation. Yeah. Just make another sink. Right over here. Production. I'll just make a straight up sink. I'm not going to do any storage of this polymer. Straight up sink. Right there. And so splitter. Just merger. Like so. going the correct way. Anyway, we need pipeline junction, and I could do that. I also want to rotate it the other way. Trying to figure out how to do that. I'll lock it. Nudge it up and down. Actually, here, like that. Nudge it up as well. So, auto 2D noodle. Power song. This will be a straight line. These two go into fuel, right? Yeah. Just for these. Just put them right next to here. I need motors. That's fair enough. Just need motors. Motors are essential for anything automatic. Let's not kid ourselves. When anything comes to crude oil and the liking, awesome things I think become essential because all your production stops if you have overflow. If your overflow goes nowhere, well then you just fill up the machines and all production stops, and all of a sudden you have no power. Especially when you use the crude oil to make power, and that's no good. My motor factory is over here. That's my rotor factory, if I'm mistaken. I need motor. Motor over here. The yellow floors. Now, you might not agree, but I think it's quite a beautiful bolt. Not really. It's just here. See? All these nice motors producing. Take all of those. Thank you. Now, looking at the rubber recipe. Where it go? There. Just to make rubber from crude oil. You do heavy oil residue as well. Now, what can I do with heavy oil residue? Yeah, fine. But what can I do with it? I could use it to make coke. Let's see, do residual fuel. Diluted package fuel. We don't have packaging yet. Big 40 fuel. Well now. This is exciting news. Use 10 and 20, so that's 30. And then 30. But I need 60. I need to produce double that. So that would be just 30 packaged water. and become packaged fuel. Oh, I don't have any water over there. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. No problem to kill you. Still can't believe that I essentially didn't remember that I built that thing. I think that was my final goal for the day. It was to complete that thing. I think I underestimated how tired I was. Because I was very tired. And it was a nice day. It was Halloween. Trick-or-treating with the kids. I think their sugar high has finally ended. Because the weekend has been pretty tense. Yesterday I couldn't get the kids to sleep properly. That's also why there was no stream. I try to stream daily, but sometimes life gets in the way and that happens. Let's see. We are coming from here. Well, we just put it. Will be 4. They'll maybe just be spread out just a little bit different. One's there. One here somewhere. There maybe? Push it further back? We can. Put it in the cliff face, apparently. For some weird reason. I'm just gonna do that. Why not? That's allowed. I'll do it. This is number 2. Strange that this. This one. Let's keep it here. Do believe it has to be a little bit spaced. Like that. Then I can say here. Almost. Needed to nudge right there. Same thing here. Get right there. That would be perfect. In there, in here. There. There. Just do it like this. Auto. E. Noodle. Horizontal vertical. We'll do here. This will be our new power station. And be powered from this one. Right there. 2. Sink. That. Where's this? There. Here. Out. Put it over here. There. When doing this, you cannot upgrade it as well. So that condenses there. Now I can upgrade. This one can go and start the oil production. Let us see it flow. It's drilling. Oil. Pipe is filling up. Really don't help them. They're starting. Finishing. It should work. Just need this pipe network to fill up. Create a smaller blueprint. Yeah. By turning it around, essentially. It works. We got more power. 50 times 8. 2,000 gigawatts. It's not too bad. How much can I get from an impure? Wire for that. Impure. Two impure. So that should work. It's 120. Pure should be 60. Hello, Let's Go Games. We're back at it once again, increasing our power infrastructure. Got us running with 8 petroleum power plants. Just thinking of creating some rubber from these impure nodes, or maybe just 4 more. Why not 4 more? Water near here? No. Pretty far away. Well, I got some water over there, but not in the way that I would like it. Yeah. The search for alternate recipes is quite a hassle. However, I have heard once you come far enough in the game, you can use the Awesome Shop to buy hard disks. But you need the hard disks first. Not necessarily. Don't think it's now. Let's see. Parts? Nothing right now. Personnel elevator, industrial walkways, modern categories, factory ladders. Soon. Maybe I want some half foundations actually. So that would be 3, I have 6 right now. Inverted ramps. Corner pieces. Or just inverted ramps. Stairs. Discussing with myself. Label size. Yeah, but no. We have 3. That would be cool. Mark 2 points. 2 phones. Ramp up. Just ramp up. Yeah, it will be the inverter. Right? So I have 6 fixed. Yeah, you can actually buy hard disks in the fix-it shop later on at later tiers or phases, but I'm nowhere near that yet, and I guess neither are you.
Where would we be without foundations? Probably a bit lower.
That is a fantastic joke. I'm not sure. Quick look up. Here. Let's see. Like there's 118. Yeah, you can buy them at unlimited quantities in the Awesome Shop for 100 fixed coupons after completing milestone 8 and tier 5 and 8.5, milestone 8.5 particle enrichment. So that's quite far away, but if you're too tired to look for the 118 and you have a pretty good coupon procurement, you could do that. Great. So I want to increase my production to be 4 gigabits, by the way. Yeah. Or no, it won't be 4. It'll be 35. Times 12. What's that? 3,000 gigawatts. That would be my new power production. I'll do that. I need 4 generators, and I need 2 extractors, as well as 2 refineries. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. So, let's get that going. Well, that's a fair bit of hard disks, I would say. How big is your no, not how big, but how what's your save currently at? How many hours? Since you've got 87, I don't believe it's 2 hours. Must be quite a few. Also, since you're almost there at 8.5. particle enrichment. So that's only 3, 13, 13 plus 18. I'm so bad at math. So you only have 31 hard disks left to find in the real world. In the real world. You know what I mean. In this... the world of Satisfactory. As one Werner Herzog would say. It is pure misery. Out in the dune deserts. Sand bites. You cannot find respite anywhere. The air is choking you. 224 hours. Yeah, that'd do it. That'd do it. What is this one? It's only 30 hours. Man, those hours go by fast. Now, next thing. Still unsure. Should I make plastic or should I? I have a hard time figuring this out. Yeah, I'll make plastic. Ouchie. I've been mentioning it on stream here for a while, but just to make sure I started this save up. I ended Friday with showing off my old factory. And when I got back into the game today, I had forgotten that I actually built this. I thought I had to build it. I actually forgot. I was that tired that day. I still think that's somewhat fun, somewhat hilarious. I'm just happy I did because I got a lot. What happened here? We have a raid going on here from Danish D with a party of 3 viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My beautiful gameplay of Satisfactory, where today we are trying to increase our power capacity with 300 gigawatts. Something. Finally with the bauxite stuff. That's amazing. So aluminium casings. I'm looking forward to figuring out what you need that bauxite stuff for. So you tell me. I just know it's for aluminium. I'm looking forward when I have to do that myself. Oh, I'm not rushing. It's just head pains. Well, I believe right now I think I have big numbers, but I know as soon as I get to like that phase 8.5, you know, maybe, and I want to make something like one of those things. It will require more than I'm producing now or have ever produced before, so I'm looking forward to that. I've tried a little bit of trains before, but what I'm really looking forward to is how to use drones. That's the great part of this game. It's like you feel like you've conquered one phase's challenges, or at least you know more how to do it. And then all of a sudden, from the left field, oh, here's some new stuff you need to to be cognizant of and just try to survive in this horrible environment that is factories. Factories upon factories, inputs upon inputs. That's why I love this game. Really? I don't have enough concrete. Well then. This. I know it's a bit silly, but I just like it. I like there to be a foundation of stuff here. What's over there? I need to meet somehow. Right there. It's like you have a marker in your ass. Just permanent stains while fighting. That is kind of hilarious. But we love it. We love the challenge. We love that the game feels never ending. And by we, I definitely mean me. And a few other people. I mean, there must be something to this game. I've seen a couple of YouTubers grow from nothing to this over the last couple of years. At least 4 years I've been watching bits and total eclipse, I think. And I'm Kibitz as well, and Spectrum Dad here in the last 2 years at least. Gaming with Doc this year. That's so this game definitely has something for someone. The main frustrations will hopefully, like all my frustrations, stem from fluid dynamics, and hopefully they will address that in 1.2 as they were hinting at. Concrete. I'm going for concrete. Well, maybe it's a good thing you weren't born to two mad German scientists. Maybe it wouldn't have helped. Maybe they've just been telling you off, saying that you are worthless and cannot compete in the world of scientific inquiry. The pipe of water in your fuel plant. Like, one way I mitigated some of my water flow issues when I made my encased plant over here was, even if there was the slightest lift, because I feel like sometimes the lift doesn't really make sense, or the game logic doesn't make sense with head lift, so I just pump it up a slight slope. It's especially when it's a slope, actually, that I feel that it doesn't work. But, as I will show in my example over here, the way I got it to work is to make it a loop. I had a hard time getting this to work. This water was flowing over here into here, and I needed to go further. But I had a very, very hard time to make it work with this also. So essentially, I started with this inner tubing thing here, going all the way this way around, and there and into here. But I just looped it now, so everything flows into everything. And I had to start it off with I've removed them since now, but I had to start it off with pumps. I had a pump over here and pump over here, so the water was flowing. And now with that constant pressure from the water, it just works because it's in the loop. So there's only coming water from in here. Once it comes in here, it just keeps going around. So maybe you just need to create a loop. Or maybe it's not that. The fluid dynamics in this game are weird. and definitely need an upgrade internally in the gameplay mechanics. That's what I hear, and that's what I experience. Other than that, it works fine. Also, I think 1.1 actually broke pipes a little bit somehow. They also did it here. I've never done this before, where I have like loops like this, but it felt like I had to do it here for some reason, for it to have a correct flow. Or hear me out, you could pour some sugar in it and have some great production for 5 minutes. Or, or just have some great production until eventually it runs out of fuel and just ruins everything forever. Maybe it's that. But then again, I have, and many others have, a feeling that pipes don't work correctly. Also, I've experienced sometimes, like back before release, I had some trouble with pipes because it looked like they were correctly built and everything, but essentially what had happened was that the pipe did a 180 in the middle of the segment and then was flowing the other way again. So it didn't work correctly because it snapped 180. You understand? So it went backwards. It's a perceived feature. Yeah, but I'm still looking forward to what they're going to do here to 1.2, where they told us they might be fixing it. Well, they haven't really told us anything, to be fair. It's just me superimposing some hopes and dreams. Yeah. That would definitely would be something I would like to see. Put it like here. Here maybe? One more? There. Let's try that. This just looks weird. I like the curve. Tweep. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something. This is fun for me. Into 2 refineries. Oh, this looks fun. It looks strange. That's what it does. It looks strange. Nothing else. Like a stair of some kind here. Now this needs to go into 2 refineries. Yeah, let's do it here, I think. Move it all the way there. That could work. So I need to see if this works. That? Oh, this is so strange looking. Oh, this is strange looking. I kind of like it. Looks cool. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty neat. Then I can ask myself, is that necessary? No, it is not. It was necessary for me to figure out where it needed to be. There we go. These will be producing 16, 60, so that's 120. Going to these refineries. That's 120. I'd say it's just plastic. Give me plastic. Use 30 to produce plastic. And this is rubber. I'm seeing the actual rubber to 30. 20. 60. 10. 20. Spaghetti. Well, everything's spaghetti. Good for a start. I need plastic. No, this is my power station. It's nothing else than my power station. Remain my power station forever. Perfect. Can we touch it? Can we nudge it over here? We can. Perfect. Final one. We're at the end. Yes, it goes into the terrain. I don't care, it just does. If I don't care, you shouldn't care. If you want to be a mad scientist, you have to learn not to care. What my mom's always told me. Didn't even go in so far. All right. This way. Does that even work? It does go in. So yeah, I would say it works. Need one more there. Like so. Yes. Needs to be. Yes. Spaghetti power. Maybe the straight actually also ruins it for some people. Maybe. I need this to be straight as well. Right there. And there. pipeline going. Now for residuals. Yet another direct not power sink, awesome sink. Power sink. They are essential to make this whole thing work. Wish it weren't so, but it is. I want it to be here. That would be a merger. Here. And again, it's one of these, so punch. There. And of course, there. There. All these. And some sink. And burst refiner. Now, next one. Let's say here. There. Backup power. Another refinery. As well as this pump. And that pump. That's too far? Yeah, it is. Anyways, there. To there. Now everything should start flowing, right? Oh no, shit! Stop! Do not produce plastic. I need fuel, not plastic, not rubber. I need fuel. No, not plastic. I need fuel. There we go. That could have gone very wrong. Very wrong indeed. We don't want that. No, sorry. Now, make sure everything flows. Udo's filling up these pipe segments. 60. This needs to start get going. Where is it? And this pumps up. Fills up the pipe. Should fill it up here as well. There we go. Starting to flow. But it's powering up. I think it works. How far up can I go? Yeah, that's pretty far. Yes. This is my main power plant. And it's not running. We might need to wait for the flow to start, and if it's not flowing correctly, we might need to help it on. Let's see, this pipe is full. It should go this way. This pipe seems to need help though. What? Goes into here. Sinks everything. This fills up. That's full. That's full. It just needs to saturate a bit. Let's see. There's a steady supply of polymer resin. That's good. This is 3,000 gigawatts. I just need to see smokestack all 4 of these for quite a while. Keeps turning on and off, so I might have a flow problem. Well, it might be the same size. Do you have integrated into terrain? I do. Silly, but it works. But these flow constantly. Same as these, right? Yes. These 4. But I need these 4 to flow constantly. Keep turning off. I just have a flow problem. It starts with this thing. I think it's firing. It's enough. This refinery. I don't understand what's going on. It's like so 50. This should be fine. Seems that. I think it works now. It's atrocious. I wish. I'll make an ocean platform. If there weren't already a YouTuber who made Big Shell for Metal Gear Solid 2, I would do that. But he does exist, and I must bow to his brilliance. Really Big Shell. We must pump more to fill the pipes. I get stuck. The trouble here might actually be solved by doing this. That's not what that is absolutely terrifying. But I like it. Look at this. Well, I think this might actually solve it. At least I hope it would solve. What? It's just a kringle, as we call it. The flow rate is atrocious. I will create another piece around here. Don't judge me. Do that. This is a real horror show. I know. It's too far. If you weren't too far, it could be cool. So, judge me. There we go. Nobody saw nothing. I have perfected the flow rate. They all produce. And this one works because it goes up. See, this one works because it pumps up and then it just flows down. This one doesn't work as well because, well, pumps from here all the way down here. It even goes into this pipe as well, so we need something to like here, spaghetti it around, go down, go here, and then it spreads here to there, everywhere. Now I have a constant flow. I have a constant flow. Go enjoy your book. It's probably better than this Kringle monstrosity. I don't need it to be pretty. I need it to work. And it does. So, we'll leave this place forever. We could encase it in a concrete tomb. Create another sarcophagus if we'd like. Call it Petroleum Chernobyl. Don't care. Just call it something. And before you judge me, I was under extreme duress. Actually, I wasn't. I just made this for fun. Now we have concrete pillars as well, lending it some realism. Even though it's not necessary at all, but just like it to look like it doesn't just float midair. There we go. Now I can ruin my coal factory. And even my biofuel factory. For this, that's good. Now, so it looks a little bit better. Maybe close it off that way. Yeah, something like that. I need to go do some stuff quickly. In the meantime, I'll leave you with some meditations. Let's see here. Yes, I'll be gone for a short while. I'll be back though, very short. Find a comfortable seat, feet flat on the ground or cross-legged, hands resting gently on your lap, spine tall but not tense, Shoulders soft. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale fully through the mouth. One more time. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Now let your breath return to normal. Bring your attention to your breathing. Notice the air moving in and out. Feel your chest or belly rising and falling. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Simply notice it, then gently return to your breath. Again and again, come back to breathing. Stay with the breath. Inhale, exhale, rising, falling. Just breathing. Nothing to fix, nothing to change. Now, expand your awareness. Allow sounds, sensations, and thoughts to come and go. Notice them without chasing or resisting.
like clouds drifting across the sky. You are simply observing. Stay open. Whatever arises, let it pass. Be the sky, not the clouds. Now gently return your focus to the breath. Feel each inhale. Feel each exhale. Notice your body sitting here, steady and calm. Take one slow, deep breath in and exhale fully. One more time. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Take a moment. Notice how you feel. carry this calm with you into the rest of your day.
And that was it. Nice break from the world's troubles and daily struggles, where we all can take a moment, focus on our breathing, just relax. Now, if you need this meditation independently, you can go to my YouTube where you'll find it. It's the only meditation there is, and is specifically designed for people who've never meditated before. So, it helps me a lot, and I believe that it could help you a lot. But enough about that. Now, the factory must grow. And we slowly but surely building our way to success. Our power production is stable. 960 megawatts. That's what we're going to destroy now. So we only have 3,000. Only, I say. Yes, it's true. Most of our power production that we already had will now be destroyed. The coal plant will cease to exist. Make way for more and better steel production and other things. Indeed, such things. We have yet to unlock the possibility, even, to create those parts we need to complete Phase 3. So we're now focusing on creating those things. And here, for this one, well, we need fluid packaging. With fluid packaging, I can do some other stuff also. Now, I'm waiting for the truck to arrive. Because the truck will go bye-bye first. I'm enjoying a little bit of tiramisu here on this lazy Sunday. Waiting for my truck to arrive. No doubt I will ruin some power connections, so we won't have any power in some places. Well, we're going to fix it. There's a tractor somewhere here. That's the guy I'm looking for. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. You are no longer needed. Thank you for your service. Well then, here we go. Bye-bye. And just keeping these just in case. Here we go. All gone. Destroyed, dismantled, ceased to exist. It's sad, but it's necessary. It's not sad, but it is necessary. I don't think this one actually needs to be. Well, let's just do it anyway. Because we will fix it later. Not have a great need for. Oh, this is where it could go wrong. power fuse outage yet. Must have created good redundancies. I hope. I'm afeared. There's no residual power here, so straight up power. This. It's just a spitter. Yeah, we're even gonna complete the biofuel thing. Oh, we'll create a great liquid biofuel packaging. No, not packaging. Liquid biofuel factory later on. Not quite yet. So that was it. It still has water in it. Oh. Makes sense why it stopped now. This is where all the coal is. Yeah. I don't care. Ouchie. Now, let's see if we can't just create some water right here. Right there. So like this. Pipe. Nice curve to it. Too far. Let's just say right to here. That. Then some power. There we go. Production up and running again. It's that easy. Well, it's not. It looks horrible and ugly. We'll fix that. We will fix that. Do I have priority switches? I have power storage. That could be a good idea actually too. So, establish. But this just looks horrible. I hate it. I kind of hate it. I kind of hate this. For now, it's a means to an end. This on. Completely gone. No more. Bye. Not want to see you. Oh, not that thing. There we go. All gone. We of course have our dismantle crate over here. with stuff in it. Well, there we go. It's done. It is done. No, this here. It's done. Pure copper ore there. All this gone. Come on. This power tower. Now let's upgrade that. To create another one. So we can remove all these small bits. Because we don't need that. And another one. Now, you might ask, why with the platform? Well, essentially, that's how I could get up there and use the power lines to travel. Make it much less skill-based and much more flowing. Put it right there. Now these two will be close together. Yeah, I actually want it. Over here. Let me fly up the rock. Like so. I think I want it to be here, actually. Like that. These two. Say goodbye. Then you would flow up to there. I think actually this one needs to be over here. Like so. And then connect to that one like that. Also, I could build the terrain, so it would have been easier, but I didn't do that. Ah, now I see another problem. So this one actually be over here. That. And see, you can just do it like this now. Traveling the world. It goes over here. Even as it's building, I can fly. It's pretty neat, though. Okay, I want it to be there. I know there's something cool about this. Ah. Actually, I want to be here. That gets removed. Nope. It's connected. So now, 3,000. I have a somewhat fast way getting to and from my base now. I'll delete these. Yes, you can shift or you can sprint while floating. Remember that. Yeah, a lot of small stuff done today. But the main point is power. Creating a satisfactory on a school night. What's this then? Impure. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Yes, they are floating. Yes, we will do something about that at a later time. Remember, all this beginninger stuff here is temporary. We have not unlocked all the alternate recipes that we need. Or we have unlocked some of them. Now, where does this all get power from? Can I delete this? It still gets power, right? No, it does not. Well then. Or I'll do something. Oh, not that one. I'll do something momentarily. This one draws power from here. Does that draw power from nowhere? Or does this draw power from nowhere? Well, I think I just blew the fuse on most of my factory. Hehehe, not too good. However, let's just do this. Like that. It's too long. Up and running. Come on. Up and running. No power in this. Power from there goes through here. Power comes back to here, right? No power. Like this. Oh, the random spaghetti. That's full of power again. Everything works. Now this one transports coal. The coal transport has stopped. So we have steel ideas. I just glad that there are no shahalots here. Oh boy. Just so much coal. These are fed into here. They need 60 and 60, so that's 120. Are they being fed from this one? 120 come from here. Go into there. No split off into there. Just goes into here. Unnecessarily into this one. This. Destroy that merger. Two. There we go. That's all the steel production. Yes. Yes. So. I'm going to produce beams. Make steel beams. It's 60 per minute. 60 steel ingot. Make 15. Alright. This will create 60. This is solid steel. Takes in 40 gold. 40 iron ingots. Wait a minute. 40 plus 40 plus 40. Make another one. And indeed I shall. So this also creates 120, right? If I'm not mistaken. Mark II. Absolutely. Well then. Here. It's too uneven. We'll fix that problem. So do the same thing. This. remembered by Charlemagne. Go. Steel ingot. Just a Mark 3 would suffice here. Alright. Another steel beam production. Well, let's upgrade it. Like this. We are now creating more. So essentially 20. Why is this song making 30? So now I'm producing 60 times 3, which is 180. So 180. This one takes 60. This one takes 60. And this one takes 20. So this one just takes 10, right? Yeah. 30. 60, 60, 60, 60. Oh. No. 60. Right? Oh. This one takes 60, and this one takes 60. Good. 60, 60. And next. Good. 180 minus 30. Sorry, 150. Okay. No. 180 minus 120. So I have 60 left. This one takes in 30, and this one should also take in 30. I was able to do that, right? Let's say 50% instead. There we go. That makes sense. 60, 60, 60. Yeah. Perfect. We have a better. Hello, Kruger. It's going fine so far. We're playing for about 2 hours. In Denmark, things are relatively fine, I guess. I don't follow news or anything. And the weather is mild. A little bit rainy sometimes. But as we Danes say, there's no bad weather, it's only bad clothing. I believe there are a lot of people in the world that say that, though. That's a lot of rain. Actually, I come from a country where it rains 264 days a year, originally. But I've been lucky enough, if you could say that, not to be raised in that country. Even though it's a lovely country. That I just need a fair amount of steel beams. I'm producing 15, 30, 38, about 38 a minute right now. And they're all going to the worst half of the work factory. Which I am not too thrilled about. Do we have any iron close by? Claimed. Copper over there, I'm pretty sure. It's like copper. Yeah, but the weather was good for the kids here Friday for Halloween. It was fair weather. Copper, right? Copper. Yes, normal copper ore. I am looking for something more than copper ore. But I'm pretty sure I used it all. I have like a lot of I do have iron right open somewhere. This coal could be going here, maybe? Because I really want to use this iron. No, I really want to use this coal to create steel beams. The iron seems to be pretty far away. Of this iron and that iron. And that iron, of course. See, I've used that one. There's also one right here. Won't show up for some reason. That one's claimed. That one's claimed. It doesn't show up over. This is right over there. Show it. Show it. Why does it not show? It's very strange, I think. Very, very strange. Shows that coal, but doesn't show this. I mean, not coal. I mean, there's one iron, but not the other. It's right over here, dude. Right over here. The pure node, right? No, Mark II, so it's a normal node. Is there any water like nearby I could use to create pure iron? It's under 60 iron. I want more. I can get more. We'll need a water extractor, and I don't believe there's any water deep enough here. Not here. Here, I know there is. there. So, with this, it's not my first rodeo, you could say that. I've been playing it quite a bit since 2020 or 2021. I played it a lot while on maternity leave with my first daughter. And since then, yeah. I mean, yeah, I've been playing this a lot. It's not my first rodeo, so I know my way around the game, but I've never completed it. Never finished the game. That makes sense. What I'm doing now is essentially just a water tower. I am building up above there. I am building something that makes it so that I can transport water because there is somewhat fluid dynamics in this game. Somewhat. Straight does not work. Horizontal. Vertical. That. And here. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Damn, son. That's a good mark. I might have popped them 1,000 hours. I'm not sure, but I've been playing this game a lot. I know that. I know that. And why not? It's a fun game. Quite enjoyable gameplay also. Oh, this should be like one below or something. Maybe two, actually. There. Yeah. We're gonna ruin something here. I don't know. But we're gonna change something. It's quite an achievement to reach the 1,000 hour mark, I think. Oh. Just put a big... There we go. Now we have a water network. And to here to there. And this thing here. Here, there, everywhere. Come on. And production with a refinery. We are missing steel pipes. They are luckily right over here. It's an addictive game, I can tell you that. There's like put it here. I can make pure iron ingots. 35. Let's see. 120. would be 4 refineries, right? Also, it will take in 20 water. It's 80. There's plenty of water. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I have an idea. The entire building will need to be destroyed. It'll create so many iron ingots. Right. 2, 3. These 2 down. On the ground level. Here we go again. There we go. There we go. The last one will go set. I think, right? Yeah, just about. Once we got this sorted out. Yeah, and they added a lot of new stuff also, I believe. I think, I know they did. And it really just compounds everything you get out of this game. I think it's a great game to just sit down and relax with. Especially after work. And I mean, it's straightforward, it's goal oriented, and it gets, I wouldn't say easier, but it like, I'm not sure what I want to say here. It's just a relaxing game to play, I think. Also, you complete your objectives, your goals, and everything seems nice. Also, it's immediate gratification. You see the progress of your work and you smile. I am also very curious because the fluids, as they are right now, don't really work, I wouldn't say. There needs to be a lot of improvement on the fluid dynamics right now, because many times I have to create closed loops. Sometimes it has the wrong flow rate, or what do you call it? It has the wrong flow direction. That's what I'm trying to say. And many builds necessitate a water tower, I think. But I would like to see some official ways to mitigate those things. I saw water transport, it looks pretty interesting. You don't have to package everything to transport it. That's pretty neat, I think. Too far. Here we are. Now, how am I gonna handle this? I'm gonna build a pipeline junction right here. Right here, actually. Want it to be like that. And over. Maybe even here. A bit further up. Like that. Noodle works. Or will be noodle. Noodle. And yeah, where to put this? I've never gotten to gas though. That's interesting. Also, they were with the flute update, the next 1.2 they call it, right? I think also they were talking about doing some stuff with yeah, I'm apparently unable to speak today. We're gonna do some cool stuff with that as well. Yes. It's too far. That's correct. Go. A bit too far, but it works. I could just do this. No, I cannot nudge it when it's... That's annoying. A bit annoying, but I can have it here. That's enough. That's the correct place. Yeah, it's interesting to see gas is affected by the fluid update as well. I do believe it will be, but in what way and capacity? That's the interesting part. It looks strange, but it kind of works, doesn't it? Needs to be a middle one right about there where we can go from here like so, like that. Can't exhale it fast enough if you flip it or over it. Yeah. Well, it's also a part of the game that's been least play tested, I believe. People who get to that point before, during the beta, the alpha, during the early access, they didn't really, I would say they didn't really focus on that aspect of the game, but now more people are playing. Of course, there's going to be more focus on trying to get that to work properly. So I'm looking forward to it also. Yeah. There we go. How much does it produce? 65, so it has to be like 2. Well then, so we have to be more specific, like this. And let's just do Mark much actually. 65 times 3. I'm bad at math. It's 95 plus 28. So 195 plus 28. 230. 220. That would be Mark 3 is acceptable. No more, no less. Well, we can actually just destroy this piece. There's no function anymore. It's just a blueprint. Default. This has to be a Mark 3, please. Three. Mark 3. Mark 3. Whatever. Once this is up and running, it'll be quite interesting. maybe I'm not sure how they calculated head lift in this one. It might with gas. But I would not be surprised if they just essentially function exactly the same as fluids, even though it's a gas. Too far? Oh, that's connected. So this is connected here. Now we just need the water. And the iron bars can flow again. And it gets... You don't need pumps with gas? Oh. So it's not... Maybe they have less density for that. I have no idea. This needs help. And provided. Here. Everything up. Pumps up again. Well, that's a major. What do you call it? It's a major benefit. Then, I would say. Might be overkill, but anything to get a good flow rate. Now I haven't directly tried gas power, but I did try geothermal, and the thing about that is it's a pretty good constant steady stream of well, power, but it would fluctuate a lot because of the nature of the gas. Why does it not produce anything? Because there is no water. Why is there no water? Essentially, this is not a water. Why? Pretty sure. That's full. This segment and this segment is not full, but it's filling up, right? Yeah, tractor has no station. I'm aware. Total overkill. Apparently it works. There we go. There we go. Here's dip. That's full. It's almost full. Continues along this path. Because it's not true. This maybe? Work. Seems to work better. Yeah, it's better flow. It's actually only needed that drop. This. That's better. Drops down. Yeah, I'm looking forward to dealing with those troubles myself sometime later. Right now, I'm just running around phase 3. I am definitely looking to get some turbo fuel. Right now, we're just trying to get this production up, but I can't really have any. I don't really have any input on how to do the other stuff because I've never dealt with it before. Does this have enough water? Yeah, seems like it. Seems like the water input is all right. Perfect. Look at this. This is perfect. this is a lot of iron ingots. I mean, a lot. And this is 120 coal. Now, I need to expand this. So right now, how much did I have? Divided by 40, right? Yeah. So 223 divided by 40. That would be 5.5. Really? Only? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more machines. Well. I'm dead, rather. Let's see here. Let's use the modeler. I'm starting to confuse myself. Here we go. The planner, essentially, it's a Steam app that you download for free called Satisfactory Modeler. And essentially, it's just a blank screen. You right-click and you say what you want. A very quick tutorial I can do here. create a quick overview on what you're supposed to do. Not what you're supposed to do, but what you can do with the recipes you do have. And thank you for pointing out that discrepancy that I have not done anything with. It was a quick fix one day, but it should be working now. As I was saying, I'll delete this. Over here, I right-clicked and said I wanted to create some cable. I want to create 60 cable. So I wrote in 60. It tells me I need 2 machines to do that, and I want to create that cable. Let's say that I do not have the alternate recipe for iron wire this time. Let's just say I have regular copper wire. So it tells me to get 120 copper wire. I need 4 constructors creating copper wire, and from that I need 60 copper ingots. To make 60 copper ingots, the regular copper ingot recipe, I need 2 smelters. Now let's say here we drag it out. Now the output is not going to be the determining factor. Now the input's going to be the determining factor. So right now, I'm going to say copper ore. Okay, fair enough. I have 60 copper ore. This is a normal node with a normal miner. But let's say that I have a Mark II miner. And, of course, it should change it. But it didn't. And it produces 120. Okay. That might be an update. Let's just delete that. Then it shows me how much I can get from various inputs. Maybe I have a Mark III miner. Maybe I have a Mark I miner on an impure node. And then it shows me I can only make 30. Right? So this is a great tool to figure out how to create stuff. Essentially. And maybe cast screws. Okay, to make cast screws, I need just regular iron. But I have a pure iron ingot recipe. And how many do I want? Let's say 250. Tells me how many machines I need to make that, and I only need 1 refinery to make that. That's pretty cool. But then again, if I do this, say iron ore, like this, and water, remove the parts limit, then it tells me how much I can get from a regular miner with a water extractor through 2 refineries. That's how many cast screws I can get a minute. So, it's a great tool. I recommend it for all your Satisfactory needs. And remember, it's essentially just writing on paper, but with but on the computer. it has the same overview, I think, but it makes it just a little bit snappier, a little bit quicker. And it always has the database, and it updates automatically and everything, you know. All the essential stuff that we come to expect these days. I have a hard time breathing because my nose is congested. There we go. That's better. Oh. Threw myself off there. My tractor keeps killing me. That's no good. Now, what I need to do here, this is a splitter. I need a merger. It could be there. Mark II, right there. That goes in here. This has to be a Mark III belt now, I'm pretty sure. Perfect. This stops here. We need 5, so 2 more. And I was super appreciative of the feedback of the no microphone because this is the first time somebody actually has been present while I've been using it. 3, 4, 5. Good. Or was it 5 or... Yeah, absolutely try it. It's Satisfactory modeler on Steam. It's super great. Super great. I use it quite often. Ah, no, I needed 6 fountains. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one here, 6. Perfect. I'm gonna do the same thing. Put it right there. And there. Only takes in 40, so that's fine. This one is also here. It's like too high. And one left. Like that. Looks like a total mess, but if it works, it ain't broke. If it ain't broke, it works. I can't really figure out this idiom. It's okay. That's okay. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. And I did it wrong. Of course I did it wrong. Oh boy. This is, of course, this way. See, yeah, I just recently started using it as well, and it removed some headaches, to say the least. Yeah, 5.53. That's true. I could run 6 with normal speed, but I'll underclock this one to 58. So it should kind of make sense. Now these are going to be mergers, of course. So and so. I could have made this a lot prettier. But I'm not. It needs to be Mark 3 now. That's also Mark 3. Go, we need this and a little of this. We're not doing curve, we're doing straight. There. Looks kind of weird. We'll do this. Also, we need power. And we'll do This. Gonna upgrade it to 2. Just throw the power. It's not pretty. Don't any of this to be pretty. Now, iron bar production, steel bar production should be phenomenal. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Fantastic. Exactly. Well, I used to make it nice and clean and everything, but then I just got stuck doing it nice and clean and never got anywhere. So, essentially what I did was start up the stream to help myself accountable on making progress. I give myself at least an hour to 3 hours every time I stream. And try to make as much progress as possible. And here in the beginning, it's just gonna be, yeah, not too pretty, but functionable. Unless I heard some guy call it once. Now these machines, they don't look too right. I need five machines just producing. 1, 2, 3. So 2 more machines. 4. Yeah, I can put it right here. And then slide it into place. Right there. And we can do the same thing here, actually. I can. Such silliness. And this is a splitter going this way. Thank you for that. But we need it to go this way first. This works. As you see, I'm not too concerned with pretty right now. Essentially, I want actually. I want this to be going like that. I want this to be this and this one like like this. I was hoping I can. It's not pretty. Rarely is. Hardly others. There we go. Iron beams. Iron beams. And we need power for this. There we go. Our iron beam protection is starting. I just need to merge it. This would be pretty accurate. Right? No. Let's see. This is 15 per minute, so that's fine with a Mark 1 belt, and it is. So 15, so there's 30. There's also still a Mark 1 belt. This 15, 30, 45. This is fine. Just needs to be Mark 2. 55, 60, 65, yeah. There we go. And they all go over there. That's not too bad of a plan, actually. It's just when I'm streaming, I also figure that I should make it a little bit entertaining, so making progress is more essential. I feel bad when I'm hard drive hunting, for example. It's like, okay, I can do that, but is the audience getting anything out of it? I mean, also, sometimes I do make pretty constructions or elaborate things or stuff like that. Today was just silliness. I just completed my steel production. Not completed, but I pumped up my steel production. And, you know what? I think I'm going to do something else about this. I'm going to create a small jig. Like this. Put it in there. Then I'm going to put all the coal that I have on me in here. Which wasn't a lot, I see. Let me just take some here. There and put it here. Then I can fill it up regularly. That way, all of the coal goes to the place. This is essentially worthless. Into the merger. Come on. Just needs to go into the merger. Go multiple ways straight, curved, alt, right. There we go. This way. Oh, that's where all the coal is. I forgot. Yeah, it is. It is part of the game. However, it's not the strongest part of the game, I would argue. I remember it started development with, I think it is Factorio, but in 3D. But the fighting aspect, not the fighting, but defense aspect of the game that Factorio has, I actually appreciate that Satisfactory doesn't have. It makes it more a relaxing game. I do enjoy there's some challenge to it, but I recently figured I like to play with the that I don't lose my equipment when I die. Essentially, I can use that as a teleport, but also it alleviates a lot of frustration that I've had with the game. When I've died and I have to go retrieve some things, sometimes I lose 3 hours just trying to get things that I lost instead of just playing the game. But yes, I do agree that exploration is a part of it. However, once you've explored quite a bit, through many years, like we have, it can get quite tedious. But I do agree there's some merit to it. Yes. I show everything I do. I don't play off stream, so I pride myself in that as well. so you get the full experience of the game. All the waiting, all the finding. Also, you don't have to wait. You can use the wait time, if you want to call it that, to do something else. Like, I was waiting for phase 2 to complete, build up in the space elevator, and I built myself the blueprint designer, where I designed some blueprints with these foundries over here, for example. Compact foundries that I can place and do stuff with. Because that's what I did in the past, but now I find refineries very efficient to use. So I use those instead, so that becomes obsolete. But right now I'm just focused on progress, and that is hardware hunting, hard drive hunting, and exploration and stuff like that. When I can combine it with my liquid biofuel factory, which I have great plans for, the exploration would be will also become more meaningful. Here in the early game, it's just a survival thing, I believe. And slugs, they respawn, so you don't have to go too far if you want to, if you don't want to, and stuff like that. But yes, I do agree, but I wish there was more to that aspect. But I could feel it during update 7, that the focus on exploration and the various fauna was downplayed in favor of the pure factory game, which I agree is the essence of the game, essence of Satisfactory. It's building the great Satisfactory factory. Oh, how much did it take? Well, I use the liquid biofuel also because it has the longest shelf life when using the jetpack. So it's very good to stay afloat for a very long time. You don't run out. Finally, there's a good flow to this. Saturated. 30 per minute. 5 frames. I could create another one, couldn't I? Maybe even 3. Who knows? We just need a splitter. Nope. This is so silly. And there we go. More versatile frames. But yeah, liquid biofuel is pretty great. It's also a great way to use your alien protein. So essentially what it is, it takes everything, every consumable that I have. I could actually show it here. I'll just save this. It's from my 1.1 save. Do believe, yes. Now, I'm pretty proud of this factory because it just works. I was quite doubtful that it would work, but it does. Now another thing you can do is just set it to make alien protein DNA, which is also a very, very good thing to do. See, I use liquid biofuel right here. See how far? See how slowly it fades? It's very good for hypertube cannon launches and the like. I like that a lot. Really makes it easy to float. Yeah, this is one of those saves where I used a long time just to make things pretty. And I gave up halfway. This is also phase 3. I've never really gotten past phase 3. No, actually, I haven't gotten past phase 3, I should say. But a combination of sliding and liquid biofuel is just great. Plastic. Yes, this is an input for plastic. That's true. So this has a canister input. This is for creating empty canisters. I put plastic in the back. But essentially, this is my liquid biofuel factory. And what it does is that it takes any input, wood, leaves, spitters, flies, hogs, and the other thing, put them in here, and they go through this sorting mechanism where they become alien protein here from the stingers, from the hatcher, and such. And then if there's anything that doesn't fit, it just goes over here and becomes synced. I should have created alien DNA before it got synced, but this is a early version of the factory. And then it goes over here, combines, becomes biomass, of course. Biomass. And the leaves over here as well. Becomes solid biomass. So that's just 3 constructors, right? Alien protein, wood, leaves. Goes in here, becomes solid biomass goes over here, goes into the refinery, becomes liquid biofuel. Liquid biofuel goes over here, goes into the container, becomes packaged biofuel. The canisters were created. It becomes liquid biofuel. Yes. And then whenever I need, I just pull it out. It's it's kind of a logic system. But yeah, as you can see, I spent a long time just making stuff pretty and not actually playing the game. But I would also argue this is playing the game, making pretty stuff. But I also want to progress and get the game done. So that's what I'm trying to do in my newest save. Yeah, I've also spent a very long time figuring out how I'm supposed to make miners pretty and buildings pretty. Now I have a pretty good idea. Anyways, back to my streaming. And with that, nearing the end of the hour, I got a long day tomorrow. We are slowly closing down for today. And we've done a lot today. We've done a lot. Just increased our steel production of our steel beams. So our versatile frameworks are now being produced at double the rate. So essentially we'll finish that very soon. Also, we are producing 3,000 megawatts of power with petroleum alone. So that's pretty good. And that means we have deleted our coal power generators. And we've deleted our biomass generators. Exactly. We have all the plastic. Almost have all this. We do have all that. I just need to go get it. I need this. What else do I? Most of this. Let's just get rid of that one. This one. That one. That one. This one and that one. So I need a little bit more steel beams and copper plating. Let's just complete fluid packaging as we can. 1,000. I delivered 100, 300, 600, 500. Yeah, that's at least 1,000. But yeah, I swear, liquid biofuel is the longest lasting fuel. And also, I would argue, pretty good when coming to propulsion. Of course, turbo fuel is 100 times better. But if you need a quick alternative that is long lasting, liquid biofuel is your hero. About 150 though. What? 50. You 46 plus 150. We need 4 more. That's enough. We unlock fluid packaging. Fluid packaging. I'm almost just 400 frames for complete objective. Well, the first part. Boom. Boom. Let's launch it. Fluid packaging.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Nice. So I have industrial fluid buffer. Where is that? No specialist, no manufacturing. Textual, no. Transport, no. Truck now. Organization, here we go. Industrial fluid buffer. That's nice. Anyways, trade. Select a new milestone. It might as well be the jetpack. But I need to unlock this. Unlock these two. Might as well just complete tier 5 first. The jetpack. Not that expensive, I can complete that quickly, but I need the pod to return first. But yeah, I'll end this. I like creating smaller factories, purpose-built factories, where I utilize essentially one thing at a time, and then connect them afterwards. I think in the early game especially, I haven't gotten that far into the end game, but I think maybe in the end game I would focus more on mega factories actually, because the logistics would be there, you know, with trucks and drones and trains. Essentially, trains is what would unlock a lot of mega factories. But I like the idea of having a hub of one specific, not one specific, but some specific things that's very efficient, and then connecting it somewhere. But this is also, I've only ever come to phase 3. I've never completed phase 3, so that would be interesting. How I would think when I get there, when I get the trains up and running, when I make everything pretty and nice. Yeah, I like the idea of creating small stores and then just transporting the stuff I need to the mega projects that I have, right? Oh. Catch it. Catch it. There we go. The parachute is an underutilized item in this game. It is a great transportation tool. This is where I created all my power today. I could do a lot with this polymer resin. Let's just say this needs to be because that can be always and forever. So is this one. This needs to disappear as fast as it can. There's a clogged system here. It can ruin it. It can ruin everything. Good. Yeah. This replaced all my fuel needs. My small power production here with the greatest spaghetti pipes you've ever seen. Oh, it's back. It's a lot of jetpack now. That's a lot, really. That has to be it for today. Alright. Long day tomorrow. From what I see from other content creators around, trains are a very big part of making logistics work, basically. Especially if you're into creating your own paths. Because I have a theory that trucks are actually quite good as well in conjunction with trains. Trucks can never serve alone, they can serve medium distances. I'm quite interested in testing the theory of trucks. The drawback of trucks is they need fuel. Just trains, I only believe they only need power as far as I'm aware. I'm not too sure about that, but I think that's true. Again, it's not a field I have much experience in, since I've never completed more than phase 2. I already feel though I've come a lot farther now here in this playthrough than I ever have before. Cables? and motors. All right here. There's so many cables. Motors are in the yellow. There. As you can see, you have a lot of smaller factories everywhere. Oh, and iron plates. Iron plates. Must not forget the iron plates. Beautiful. Right. Yeah, I would like to get this factory specifically become more compact, and essentially how I put the smelters here, I want to put the constructors as well. I've tried a little bit, as you can see, but I was thinking of making constructors in 2 layers or something like that. Yeah, I want this to be as compact as possible. I want it to be like half the size of this, actually. That's a unique, fun challenge I'd like to give myself. Here we go. Jetpack unlocked.
Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of
One
flight,
already.
provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Package liquid fuel. So that is the next factory I'm going to do. It's this. This goes way too fast. And it's done. Let's see if we can get the... equipment? No, it's not. Can I buy? I can. It only costs 3. But it's great. It is really, really great. Well. Yeah, exactly. This game is almost... It feels almost endless. And that's what you want in this kind of game, right? I can almost see everything I've built. Over there, we have my steel production, new and improved. Over here, we have my encased iron industrial beams. Over there, we have a little bit of concrete. Over here, we have tier 1 iron products. Over there, we have modular frames. And here we have the versatile frameworks going along. Over here, we have a motor factory. Here we have, what is this? This is a smart plating factory. Here we have copper tier 1 items. Over here we have rotors. I found rotors to be very necessary here in the beginning of the game. So it's not because I'm producing a lot. I produce a lot more. I did have reinforced iron plates over here, but now they're just contained in this thing because I produce so many. And way over there we have my production of power. So there's still a lot of room to expand here. Just one tractor doing the duty of driving the steel beams from one place to the other. So yes, there's a lot to do in this game. A lot yet for me to do. But this is all I'm going to do today. So, I would want you to enjoy the rest of your day, as I now bid you adieu. Until next time, which is tomorrow, same time. Um, don't know where it's for you, but for me, it's 9 p.m. Until then, have a very, very nice day. So long.